Why, hello there. Welcome again to Road to Tunis, US versus Wehrmacht. And welcome to another episode of Co3 Master League players versus Co1 legends. That's right, today's sacrifice is Ra11, one of the greatest team game players of all time. But he is a Co1 enthusiast. He didn't play much Co2 at all. And he's up against a top 5 rated Master League player in Caosak from Denmark. So what can the Austrian Oak offer? Well, he's playing as Wehrmacht. We see a lot of Wehrmacht, but he hasn't chosen a doctrine quite yet, or battle group as they're now known, of course. He's up against, that's right, it's here again, it's Armoured Battle Group. We're all sick of seeing it. We're all eagerly anticipating what Relic are going to do with it in the next patch, 1.5, which I believe should be called Burgundy Monkey. That will be hitting very shortly. Probably, I don't know, end of February, March. That's not that short, is it? It's a month away at the very least. But yeah, maybe they're going to do some things like, I don't know, fix the audio, make map vetoes a reality, something like that. I don't know. But one thing I'd love to see them do is bloody rework Armoured Battle Group. Make it less call in focus, perhaps. Make it so it's not got fast deploy at 0 CP, so you can get a Jeep out in almost immediately. Solid play by Ra11 so far. We're going to give Ra11 the respect he deserves in this best of 3, because he is a player that Co3 players have already begun to fear. I tried to organise a 4v4. Ra11 joined the German team from Austria, and loads of French players started dropping out just because it's Ra11. So that tells me he's transitioning to the Co3 environment very well. If people on Discord servers are like, oh, I'm not playing against that guy. So yeah, that's Ra11 for you. Very solid play thus far from him. He's got a Pioneer up north. He's got an, I think there was a Pioneer down south. There he is, capping the +10 munitions there. And the MG with Grenadier helping him out. So just, you know, keeping a unit to guard it. Pioneers are being bullied a little bit at the moment by the scouts and the Jeep. But all in all, pretty solid. Let's see what Caosak's up to. He's just got his 3rd rifle. No, he hasn't. Sorry, he's got a scout and 2 rifles so far. I'll be getting his 3rd one very shortly. And there we go. We've got a utility package for the scout squad, which will, of course, help out. It's always good to go for that. Pioneers have a good weapon profile against Jeep, but on a map this wide with such large lines of sight, it's very difficult to actually get the sneak up on the Jeep. Speaking of which, here come the riflemen sneaking up on the cutoff. Granders are going to take heavy cover to try and stop that. Pioneers are going to possibly push in from the other side, but that cutoff may leave this fuel disconnected. But there you go. Ra11's doing the same thing himself. He's also got the MG pushing up to this heavy cover here, so good work by him. Gets the sandbags down also. Pioneers push up. Riflemen are going to suffer quite a bit of health point damage now. Now they're within MP40 range. Scout is going to help the rifleman get onto the field. There's the flare. Always good to see. That's everything from Caosak's perspective. And then the smoke. So he knows the MG's there. He smoked him out. He pushes in the Jeep as well. And the Jeep incurs all the bullets from the Car 98Ks, meaning the rifles can get from here to here without incurring any damage. Pretty nifty. What else is going on? We've got Pioneers picking their moment to push out. We've got Riflemen taking the fuel away from Ra11, who has, by the way, now gone for a 2nd MG. He's gone for Italian Coastal Battle Group. A little bit late there, because maybe he doesn't want Coastal Reserve, so maybe it's not late for him. And let's see what he does with that. I mean, you've always got to go for Coastal Wall, in my opinion. Those 19 munition mines are so tempting. And he's pushed up again with the MG. He's pushed straight in there, gets the suppression. There's no... it must have been... Heavy cover mustn't have mattered there. This... Mortar's going to help him out, though. There we go. Mortar from the northern side. Loses a machine and Gewehr support crew member. Jeep's having some fun with the Pioneers in the north, necessitating a retreat. He actually goes to try and push away the mortar. This is very aggressive by the Austrian oak. All Austrians are oaks, by the way. You can... Oh, there it is, the second MG. No one expects the second MG. Even those who do are still suppressed, because the arcs just overlap. It's impossible. Right, Grenadier becomes meat chunks. Oh! Tell you what, the barrage there nearly caught him off on retreat. Jeep, by the way, capping +5 munitions. Rifleman completing the +16 munitions. Meaning, if you see Caosak's income, 57 a minute. Very nice. Pioneers pushing up. They've planted mines, plural. There's a couple of them around the southern district. Right. Looks like the Jeep's been forced away. Let's have a look in base, see what Ra11's building. Is that the Panzer Grenadier Company? I believe it is, good sir. It's rarely seen, but lovely to see when it does decide to grace us with its presence. That is presence, by the way, with a TS meaning Stugs and Panzer Grenadiers and Pack 40s. Not CE meaning being on the map. If you ever need any of my other jokes explaining, please do leave me a YouTube comment. I'm happy to go into great detail as to why my jokes are funny. Okay. Mortar's been forced away. I tell you what, Ra11's having a blinder so far. Mine detonates in the south. Only a squad. Only a scout member dying. That's not really worth a mine, is it? But yeah, good play so far. Jeep's auto-repaired itself and is now ready for war. He's been chilling out over here, I think. Something like that. Pioneer very low. Couldn't get the neutralization there. Oh, we just had a Faust and a kill on the Jeep from the Grenadiers. Nice work by Ra11. Didn't expect that to happen. That's bad play by Caosak, really. You shouldn't ever let your Jeep get Fausted. Scout's dead there in the south. Considering it's still month end, I'm an accountant and I'm bloody knackered, which is British for very tired. I am catching things die just a millisecond too late. Which is good, because, you know, you can imagine what it looked like when the Jeep exploded, can't you? Rifles capping down south now. M8's just about hit. There we go. That's a 7-minute 37 M8. But we do have a Pack 40 waiting for him. Fair enough. Fair enough. What else do we have happening? We've got the rifles pushing in, forcing off the MG there. The mortar's been pretty nifty so far. And I predict we're going to get some retreats incoming. Did he finish a sandbag? Well, he got them all finished before the damage could come in. That was a little bit lucky there for R11. He's going to back up now. And where's that pack? He's reversing his Beyonce booty straight into the picture. Not going to be able to get his first... Yes, he is! Woohoo! There you go, Ra11. It was a great game so far. Always nice to get your first pack shot in. That stems from my days casting coming here as 2 events, of course. And when your first pack shot hits the T70, it means you've basically reversed the pressure and all that fuel investment has been mitigated. But in this case, it's not quite as severe. And we do see Panzer Grenadiers. Now, I don't know what you guys think about this, but I actually think Panzer Grenadiers should be called Panzer Fusiliers, or the DAC Panzer Grenadiers should be called Panzer Schützen, because we have too many Panzer Grenadier squads in this game, with 2. Same icon as well, making team games very confusing. Grenadiers pushing in with double MG support. A repeat of the north of your picture is in the centre there. Meanwhile, we've got a captain ready to push in from the northern flank, just gaining vision for the mortar, which I'm sure is going to have a field day in the south. Panzer Grenadier capping the victory point there, keeping the pressure decidedly on Caosak. Just trying to figure out who's got the victory point tick against them. Is the UI the right way round in this game? Grenadiers looking low there. Grenadiers pushing in against the mortar. He's capping all 3, so this will tell us if the victory point's the wrong way around. Great. There we go. The tick. Is it on? looks like, strangely enough, the blue players' victory points are the red ones here. So seems to me that Ra11's on 316, and he's now got the tick down on Caosak, who's on 351. So yes, the victory points are the wrong way around at the top of your screen there. Hopefully that's the thing of the past. Come the 1.5 patch, a boy can hope, or a flabby 34-year-old man. Okay, we got bars popped on Caosak's units there. Of course, he did use munition surplus to get those second pairs of bars on all of his squads. So probably, yeah, his munitions are at 76 now with a 41 income. What has he gone for? He's gone for a war machine. Of course, M31, so he doesn't have to use field repairs, meaning it's 1 CP less. And, yep. We're going to be seeing, of course, Seek and Destroy and then Easy 8 Sherman next. Ooh, mine detonates up north. Rifleman and a spot of bother. What is Ra11 up to? Well, he's gone for designate defensive line. And that's all he's gone for so far. He's got 2 CPs ready to go. Fuel-wise, he's got 107 now, so he can consider building his Panzer company at some point, possibly. Or is he going to go Stugs? Let's see if he's gone for the tech. No, he hasn't, but he has gone for Panzer Grenadier Officer Quarters, which I find curious, to be honest, because it seems that lots of Co-1 players like to get the veterancy, which, as we know from Company of Heroes 1, was vital to Wehrmacht succeeding. But this isn't Co-1, and I didn't think that the various company Vet 1s were that good. Nice work there, Panzer Grenadiers, pulling the M8 into the pack's vision. Oh, bunker will be a medical facility momentarily. Does that mean... Yes, there it is. He's planted a bunker. A med bunker. This is defensive Wehrmacht from Co-1 now. Well, that's what it is. He's getting vets on his Panzer Grenadiers and packs in this case. And he's building a med bunker. This is Co-1. And I don't know if Caosak is expecting it. Maybe this is going to be the true underdog story. The one we were going to tell with the Symbiosis games a couple of days ago. Maybe this is what we're going to see in this case. Another mortar. I can't see it. There it is. It's coming out of the barracks. Captain hits a mine in the south. Right, so what are we seeing with these unit portraits? Where are we going with this? I'm just trying to have a feel for Ra11's army. 2 MGs, 2 packs. It's a very good idea from Caosak to go for 2 mortars. With smoke and the other on barrage mode, he'll be able to push in and get some serious work done. He's also now got a decent chunk of fuel himself, 108, only having gone 1 motor pool unit. Maybe he just didn't fancy it with this level of mines, and the Pack 40s Pioneer becomes shark bait there. Bard rifles pushing in. We do have an MG waiting though, so that's not going to be very good. Decent game so far. What's happening next? Bundle nade. Easy dodge for the young Dane. Oof. Trading shots, both retreating, but leaving the victory points in Danish hands. While Grenadiers trying to dodge the mortar. Reposition from the NG negates the smoke and suppresses the rifles, who are pouring it on him, but it's not working. Good capping in the north and staying behind heavy cover, waiting for the counterattack. What else do we have happening? Looks like he's setting his support weapons up down south, away from the mortars. That's smart. But he needs to get this victory point situation under control. He's down to 228 now. And although he's had a good start to the game, I'm not so sure it's going as well as it possibly could do. Med bunker. I don't know if he's got that on toggle. Yes, he has auto reinforcement active, and he can distribute medical supplies if should he want to. He's also getting the casualty reinforcement as well. Here we go, pushing in with the Pioneers in the south. Captain's waiting, doesn't have veterancy one, so no chance of the mortar. Sprinting in with the Panzer Grenadiers there, just keeping the VP's situation alive. He doesn't want to suffer a triple cap, that is for certain. We do have bored rifles ready to lurch in. Caosak with really nice positioning here, preempting Ra11 very well indeed. Caosak is getting tank depot now. Rifles being forced off there, but this victory point is the one that Caosak is allowing Ra11 for now. MG's had to set up in a more defensive position, but the pack in cloak mode, Vet 1 pack of course, is just backing up for now. Back in base, looks like we have got Panzer Company built and Stosstruppen on their way.
They are hammering us. The enemy is winning.
Well, look at those VPs, 420 blaze it for Caosak. But sadly, oh, there's the Greyhound. It's found the pack. What can help him out here? Not enough. He's got defensive lines set up. I'm not sure about that. And there we go. The pack is being absolutely devastated. Didn't quite have the right idea there, in my opinion. He may also be able to pick it up with the rifles. That's a big shame. And here comes the captain's mortar on the MG. This could be game. Rifle's going to go in. Got Panzer Grenadier and Pioneer ready to help out. We do have another pack. Should be getting into position sooner rather than later. He has gotten the pack back. However, is he going to sacrifice a Pioneer? Probably shouldn't. Did get some kind of... something died on the way back there. Right, we've got the pack recruit. The other pack's pushed in. Panzer Grenadiers are possibly going to get wiped if they're not careful. Don't want to get chewed up on retreat. It is only a captain, but you'd be surprised how much work he can do. Vitally. Yeah, there we go. That's that damage I was talking about. Don't sleep on the captain. He can't. There you go. I'm really worried. I told you to be worried about that Panzer Grenadier. I will keep an eye on him just in case. Don't want to prove AE right. Anyway, in the north, we have had Stoss and Grenadiers cap the northern victory point. Vital action. However, there's nothing to defend it, and we've now got the Bulldozer Sherman coming onto the field shortly, which is going to have a field day. Stosstruppen forced off. Very expensive reinforces. He's down to 2 models. Needs to be careful. Greyhound doesn't care about the mines. He's just having a lovely time killing elite German Wunderwaffe. Can humans be a weapon? Well, the Nazis probably thought so. I don't know. I'm going to call them Wunderwaffe anyway. Right, Stosstruppen. How much do they cost to reinforce? 40. I knew they were expensive. That's 120 manpower lost there. That's nearly a scout, isn't it? Oh, sorry for missing that there, but it's definitely dead, I can assure you. Me tarting around, lost a Grenadier being killed on screen, but there is a dead Grenadier inside that bush, I assure you. Bad casting, Matt. Keep focused. I know you're tired, but there's no excuse. Here we go. Got Bulldozer pushing in from the southern flank. We've got Greyhound taking out the pack. There's another one yet to go. This could be the end. It's been a spirited start from Ra11. Nice tactical and strategic gameplay. But it does feel like this game is over now. If this other pack gets... well, they've both been decrewed already, sorry. The Greyhound was more than enough to decrew them, and the Bulldozer Sherman will certainly be enough. He's gotten the recruit on 1, but how long will that last for? Not very. GG's been called. There you go. Game 1 goes into Caosak's hands. It was a nice way to... I don't know what's happening with... Oh, my webcam's fallen off my monitor. That's what's happening. It was a nice way to see the game end, though. It's lovely to see decisive game-ending pushes like that. Even if, sadly, we didn't show that Grenadier die on screen. Okie dokie. Let's get game 1 cast, shall we? I'm not even thinking, like, is anybody going to see this? Will I upload this to YouTube? Probably. I mean, it's not been that bad, has it? Right then. Shall we try and cast from this mode for a bit? Like that. See what we think about that. I find myself rather allergic to it, to be honest. But maybe we'll give it a go. See, we've got a pick already. Armoured battle group for Ra11. Why not? He's going to go for his first Jeep right now. Go for the Michael Bay entrance. Destroy all the canisters. Timed explosions inside Job City. I just can't do it. I just don't like it. I'm going to be honest. I really don't like that overlay. It's not my cup of tea. I prefer it like this. I can see more of the map, the game. I just want to see as much of the game as possible. Alright. So Kubal's not had a good start, has he? The Jeeps are running riot right now. Balancing League of Legends, that kind of thing. I was going to say not giving women equal opportunity, but that's Blizzard. Jeeps are being an absolute menace, stopping the cap there. We do have the Falchion Pioneer. They've dropped on the fuel in order to cap it, but they've not exactly been able to do that so far. And the Jeep's just been pushing them around and being an absolute bully. Well, this is what you get when you've got these toxic Jeep metas. They are funny a little bit, but they do get tiresome. That's why in my tournaments from back in the day, I might be organising tournaments soon, we never know. But back in the day, I was very fond of Battle Group Terminator and Commander bans if there was a particularly egregious meta. But with an actively balanced game, we just have to wait for the next patch, and that's exactly what people are doing right now. That said, with tournaments being best of 3, you do see the players have equal opportunity to play with the foul rapid deploy Jeeps. Ooh, that's low health on those guys. I'm telling you, he should just push after this now, in my opinion. Just go for it. You've got 2 Jeeps. Maybe I'm a fool. He could have definitely run after those Falchion Pioneers. He is going to do that, isn't he? Nope. Could have got at least 2 models there, possibly. Right. What is Caosak up to? Looks like he's getting his plus 10 munitions, his plus 10 fuel. Grenadiers Kubal Dream Team having a good time. And there's the Jeep pushing in. Luckily for Caosak, he's keeping his fuel for now. Look at the map. Look at the power of the Jeep. He's much more territory sectors are in Allied hands than German hands, that's for certain. Actually, no, it's exactly the same, isn't it? Am I stupid? In fact, there's more red ones, isn't there? Yeah, no, I'm really stupid sometimes. It looked more blue when I first looked at it, but on further inspection, I'm just thick. And not in the millennial sense. Oh, I am a millennial. Not in the Gen Z sense of thick. Thick with a double C. In the British sense. Right, Luftwaffe. What we're going to see from this. Do people still go for verbal Vins? Surely it doesn't have a Jaeger Squad escort. I haven't seen that utilised for a while, indicating that relic probably made it cost a lot. Ooh, that could be a one-boat snipe on the Jeep. There was a lot of ordnance there. But, no, there are some of it was Pioneer MP40, so probably couldn't have sniped the Jeep in one fell swoop. He's going to have to get the mine on this cutoff because he's being harassed so much this game. Alright, Captain's out now. Getting behind heavy cover. And Ra11 is having a great game too, isn't he? He really is all over Caosak in this sense. And I can confirm the victory points are the right way round this time. There you go. Did Caosak drain Ra11's USF enough that he gets picked in game 3? Is that what's going to happen here? Is he going to, like, just get rolled by the Jeeps, then he himself gets Jeeps, and he becomes the Jeeper? He who Jeeps the most, Jeeps the longest, and wins Company of Jeeps. That shudder when you realise you could have been a little bit more zoomed out all the while. I have Stuka Strafing run available from Caosak. That could be marginally helpful. Mine detonates on the captain. Probably one of the best things that could have happened. As long as their Jeeps are safe. Keep those Jeep boys safe so they can go home to their Jeepy wives with their fat Jeepy children. Right, cut-off's being taken now. Caosak has been absolutely railroaded, hasn't he? It's not gone well. Oh, something just exploded. Oh, it's this Greyhound. Sound profile sounds just like a Greyhound should sound. Oh, what do we have dropping here? It's the Fallschirmjäger paratroopers. It's a nice sound on my left ear. Yeah. Bloody hell! I don't know if Caosak was playing half-heartedly here and just wanted to. Ooh, gets the kill on the Greyhound though. Nice work from the Flak 30 Panzerfaust combo. A little bit worrying for Ra11 there. He does have the entirety of the map, but you don't want to lose your first Greyhound like that. Low health rifleman here. Low health rifleman here. That's bad. What a slow retreat as well. Is that because he was... My god, they're running so slowly. That's like me running as my top human speed. That's terrible. Am I wrong there? Is that normal retreat speed? Doesn't look like it, does it? Are they faster? Are these guys faster? Look, are they catching up with the riflemen? I swear to God that rifle's retreat speed was like pathetically slow. Maybe it's just one doughy guy. Maybe I'm seeing things. I might be delirious with tiredness. I did do overtime at work today. It's month end and I'm just like... wanted to show the big bosses that I'll do more work for the same pay. What a winner I truly am. Greyhound takes out the Kettenkrad. And the double Jeeps are still laughing, having a good time. We do have the victory point situation definitely in Caosak's favour now. He's got Jaegers incoming. Get that Shrek out, help the Flak 30, keep the motor pool spam at bay. Ooh, Jeep in a bit of trouble there. Oh, all rifles could be dying. Fallschirmjägers, good work by them there.
Outside, go! Flag deploying!
What's happening up here? Good contingency of forces from Caosak. He is relinquishing the south, however. And again, if you consider how much fuel has been in Ra11's hands, he's gotten 40 again already, reinforcing all of his stuff. He's now getting an M1AT gun, which I find very curious. Not sure that's meta. When you've... I suppose he's you know, worrying about the verbal wind. He has right to be worried about it, I mean... Let's manually click the building. He hasn't actually gone support elements yet, though, to be fair. But he wouldn't know that. Right, what's going on? No upgrade incoming quite yet for the Aegis. Again, he doesn't know that. Now he's got them coming. Panzer Shreks on their way. I got too close to the Greyhound. Meanwhile, we've gone for Grenadiers in the Casbah for now. Haha, now the Greyhound's very aware that the Jaegers almost definitely have Shreks coming. It's the captain's mortar. Has he done enough to distract his opponent to allow him to not die? Seems like it. We have gone for a second Greyhound, getting its side skirts and top gunner as we speak. Can he finish off his opponents with his GP build, as well as his opponent finished him off?
We've lost the territory sector.
Oh, he's gotten around the back of a flak 30 here. Too busy hitting that truck by accident, though. Oh, it hits Hugo. What's Caosak saying? Oh, it's what? GG already? Could be. Let's see. Oh, it's what? He never finished his sentence. Am I right there? Oh, I can't see the chat. Is Caosak just giving up knowing he has VP control? I predict he is. Let's go over to game 3 then. You lovely Danish man. What do we have from the Wehrmacht now? We are finally getting our verbal wind out with 20 fuel to spare, so we could have gotten a counter out a little bit earlier. We do have our Shrek on the field. There's the flak 30 getting back to base now, and here comes yet another Greyhound in our cheesy meta. Fallschirms of varying quality push away the rifle. It's the Greyhounds absolutely get set to annihilate them should they stand still for any longer. Looks like they were able to get a Faust off before they relinquish their positions, but where one leaves, another arrives. Just keeping up the pressure. Here comes Herr Verbally Windy. Ooh, maybe the verbal wind takes out all 3 Greyhounds. Ah, it's an M1. How much longer can this game go on for? Will AE consider pressing ×2? To be continued. Said a Jeep, Greyhound, 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 another Greyhound, Greyhound, a Greyhound.
Tactical advantage. We must make a stand.
They have a tactical advantage. They sure do. It's called Click Rat Fast Deploy. Click Veteran Cruise. Let's go. Ooh, verbal wind. Could get a kill on the Jeep, and it escapes thanks to its warp drive. Fortunately, can't cap the centre thanks to the flak 30. Scouts versus Grenadiers. Who's going to win? Who's your money on? Scouts are actually winning so far. Need every shot to hit to be a hit. Ooh. Verbal wind's going in. Greyhound gets out of there. We've got a Shrek squad waiting. What's the opposite of non-meta? Oh, it's meta. This is a meta game, isn't it? I'm just thinking of what my YouTube title is going to be. Company of Jeeps Meta Wars. Sounds good. I like it. Another verbal win coming out for Caosak. Can he rescue the situation? He's certainly not rolling over, is he? My theory of him just wanting to get the victory point lead in the series is likely not accurate.
We are down to 200 points.
Yeah, the VPs are the right way around this time. We know that one. Riflemen are holding up for a rather long time here.
We have the upper hand. Keep pushing.
Arguably too long, considering they're now gonna die. Oh, we did just strafe the flak 30 there, but we now got a Shafi out as well. Fallschirmjägers are going to be in a spot of bother, to say the least, and this looks likely to be game. Do we have help arriving? Yes, we do. Another verbal wind arrives. Looks like the Jaeger's going to be the target for two of the Greyhounds, whilst the Chaffee goes on a kiting mission. Greyhounds turn their focus, actually, to finish off one of the verbal winds. Do you actually lose the Chaffee there? Not sure what Ra11's doing. That's not how you do it! That's not how you do it at all! Oh, he's got another Greyhound coming in. He should be fine, surely. He's going to reverse his Greyhound, and this is a terrible reenactment of what Caosak did. He bounced his first shot. He's going to get Fausted if he's not careful. We don't have munitions for the Faust. Ra11 is so lucky there, IMO. Meanwhile, fuel for Ra11, he's at 100. So, yeah. He didn't even play well with that push. He overestimated his capability. But somehow, Ra11 survived.
The enemy have taken our territory. Stickers reporting in. Ready for orders.
What are the stickers reporting in for? I don't know what it is they've reported in for there. Does that mean they've come off? Ah, that's come off cooldown. He just needs munitions. I get it. Yep. Got it. Understood. Another Chaffee on its way. Double Greyhounds still on the field. He's still got this flak 30. He's just not got it fully crewed at the moment. Scout's still alive this late into the game. That's a rarity. Another verbal bin has been built. Just rolls straight onto the field. And this has been arguably one of the worst games of co-op cast for a very long time. If you're watching this, just say in chat, you're not. What are you doing, Step Chaffee? Something like that. That'll do. There we go. Chaffee goes in and kills a verbal then. That happened. Grenadier dies thanks to 2 Greyhounds. That also happened. Now the Greyhounds are going to kill this Verbalvin in a series of events that are also going to happen. Meanwhile, a Shrek Jaeger squad is possibly going to try and cancel them. It's GG, there we go. And the game's over. Let's go. I actually have a third ace game to cast now, so if you've made it this far in the you know, you have my full respect. It's actually going to be on a different map as well. You'll be very pleased to know. You'll be very, very pleased to know. It's going to be on, that's right, it's Crossroads! Yay! Well, not ×2, there we go. It's Crossroads, and there's how I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. We're going to watch from Ra11's perspective on South Crossroads. And we're also going to, of course, pay respect to the gaming legends we've lost along the way. Where's the mural? Where's the mural? Can I find it? There it is. This is an ode to all the players that we've ever played Coming Heroes with in the last 18 years. The ones we've lost along the way. F in chat in memorandum. Okay, let's start the game. Looks like Ra11 actually has selection. What? What? Have I got that right? What were the VPs must have been close. They must have been real close. That's crazy. Wowzer. Okay. And he has of course gone for double Jeep. Now, this is mad. This is really mad. I wasn't expecting this in the slightest.
Vehicle has captured the sector.
Like, I wasn't expecting him to have selection. I just didn't think that. That means now we have the possibility of the underdog, Ra11, winning the series. Caosak, who, by the way, I can confirm has not been enjoying Metis. I know that because him and Orange Pest haven't wanted to play their heavyweight championship show match that I try and organise. So, you know, it's because they're not enjoying the meta. That's fine. I've offered the meta, you know, commander bans. So, hopefully they're going to play it. I think they are, actually. It should be in the next couple of weeks. But then again, this tournament might include those players. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, what else have we got going on? Grenadiers are going to be joined by further comrades. We've gone for 2 Pioneers this game. He just didn't want to mess around with the Kettenkrad on account of the nasty double Jeeps. Scouts have pushed 4th. We've got an Engineer this time for Ra11. So he can, of course, plant mines, clear mines, repair Jeeps when they're not being auto-repaired by themselves. Rifleman's finally going to get underway. It's 2.5 minutes into the game. MG next for Caosak as his Pioneers are being utterly bullied and humiliated. Yep, Pioneers pushed off. He may go for the wipe here. He's going to go for it. There's no Faust on these Grens, so the Jeeps can just go for the Pioneer and kill it. Yep, we know you got him. That's unreal, isn't it? Absolutely unreal. I remember a time when Jeeps were seen as uber skillful mega units in Co1 and Dev-M would smash around the map. But with this fast deploy nonsense, at 0 CPs, it means, of course, the Jeeps are no brain necessary. Even AE got to top 200-ish. No, got 268 just spamming double Jeeps. You know. And I'm terrible, trust me. Okay, MG's out now for Caosak. And that's going to help, I suppose. Do you know what would really, really, really help, though? Getting something that kills vehicles on the field. Why does nobody ever go 221 Panzerbooster anymore? Is that bad? Oh, yeah, the Greyhounds. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. With the Jaeger squad, though, it might help. We have gone for Breakthrough Battle Group. I don't know what that does for him. Anybody got any ideas why he's gone for that? Meanwhile, we've got MP40s popped on the Grens up there. That's why he's gone for it. But it is a long-range map, isn't it? Long sight lines. Easy to spot the MP40. It means there's a few hedgerows they can jump from behind. I mean, this one's quite a big boy, isn't it? And this one. So I'd keep them in the centre once you've got them. And I wouldn't go them on every squad personally. There was a time when they were the most powerful infantry pound for pound in the game, if you remember. Subsequently were nerfed, and now they're just kind of there. They exist. Okay. Pioneers finished the sandbags up north, and the Grens on the west. Caosak's going full Co2, just trying to inch his way forward. Co2, when I say full Co2, I just mean slow, tactical, and patient. Doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. But all these players like Caosak have very, very good muscle memory and kind of patience and stuff like that for that style of play, having been subjected to it for a very long time. And in tournament test conditions, no less. All Jeep continuing the pain there, forcing the Grens away. And here comes the Greyhound. Oh, wow. Any counters forthcoming? Yes, he's... Oh, there's the Jeep taken out there. He's down to 1 Jeep now. Look, that was good from Caosak. And he's going for a second pack. He's not messing around. He's going full CoJ3. I told you he would. There's a good shot. Shame he had no Fausting squad nearby. Right then. Scouts pushing up. Engineers capping. I mean, I don't... You've got eyes. You can see the minimap, but there it is in large mode.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
It's very clear to see who's winning, isn't it? There's that second pack. He's, if he goes up against... we've only got 1 rifle on the field. That is curious. I was going to say if we had 3 rifles bars, he might lose to that now, but that's not coming. So, yeah, 380 manpower for Ra11 as we speak as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's not optimal, is it? Let's be honest. Unless he's just waiting to just spam multiple units. I mean, he's certainly not been... Oh, yeah, he is. There is that fast deploying Greyhound number 2. I mean, he's up against double packs. This could go badly for him, in all honesty, if the Pioneers are able to lay more mines. Well, yeah, there's just the 1 squad of them, of course. If they're able to do that, kind of close down the channels a bit. But as you can see, the victory point situation is slipping away rather quickly for Caosak. 447 to 402. Fuel-wise, is at 63. So not awful. Ra11 definitely has the upper hand, as the announcer has told us. Gren's very low on health here. It's a good job. Well, to be honest, that is in the vision of Ra11. So he may look to try and counter that. Definitely should. He could just scoot round. But then again, he knows there's packs on the field, so probably has to be careful. And oh, he's going to greyhound the packs. That could end badly. That could end really badly. Where are these packs shot at? Oh, only 1 hit. Oh, he's divided his pack rounds between both greyhounds. There we go. We got another one in on this one. He needs to stand firm, but there's no Fausting squads anywhere to be seen. And here come the double engineers. MG was ready for them, however, pack has been decrewed. Where's the reinforcements? Here they come. Here come the cavalry. MG42 is going to be decrewed as well. We've just lost 1 engineer. Ra11 really didn't need to do that. Everything's coming to center. It's a vital moment for this game. Caosak does not want to lose and go down to the lower bracket and lose to a much older, rustier Ra11 player from Co1. Oh no, Grenadiers could die now. GG! He who jeeps loudest, jeeps longest, and jeeps evermore. Ra11 is the king of the jeeps. Hail! Or Jarl, rather. Jarl Ra11. Because he just beat the Danish king, so he now ascends to the Nordic throne. I just forgot he was Austrian. Yeah, I don't know what a... Königs Ra11, that'd be it. Sorry, that'd make more sense. So, yeah, I mean, I think the pivotal moment in all this was probably when he clicked Fast Deploy and clicked on his Jeep. I really do think that was an excellent choice by Ra11. What he was able to do with them was pretty cool. You notice on this graph, points held, he was able to capture all of the points, which was nice. Then, from that, he then built the Greyhound. He built 3 of them and did 2,000 infantry damage. Meanwhile, you've got this player called Caosak. You see, this is the problem. He didn't build any vehicles with any kind of fast deploy magic. So, I mean, that's your problem, Caosak. You're a bit of a noob there. I'm going to just say it. I mean, your opponent, he had loads of vehicles. You had none. Oh, dear. That's not good. Nicht gut. I have too much of this. Not enough of that. And when you're playing Company of Jeeps, you're going to need a Jeep or two. But, yeah, I mean, I'm going to trust that, of course, Ra11 had victory point count, but I just didn't think he did. I mean, must have been close, though. I'm eager to check that out on the VOD in a second. But, yeah. Wowza. This video is currently 50 minutes long. I don't know how much padding. I could probably make it an hour. Well, that's going to be pretty tough. But yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. Get this uploaded to my good old YouTube. I think it's a good one for the memes, isn't it? Let's just talk about the Jeep a little bit more, shall we? Here we go. It had many names. Willys MB was one of them. It had many names, didn't it? Willys MB, Ford GPW, US Army Truck. That's a great name. That's just quality. Quarter ton. I think that refers to how much it weighs. That was deliberately laconic. 4x4 Command Reconnaissance. Ah, so there its official names. It also had informal names. The Willys Jeep, the Jeep, or Jeep. You see the difference there? It could be called the Willys Jeep, the Jeep, or Jeep. And then, of course, you did have its standard army vehicle supply number, the G503. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to count these. 7 names in total. I think that editor's trolling. He must be, surely. And how are they going to refer to them in this Wikipedia article? They've decided to title it Willys MB, and then they're referring to it as the quarter-ton Jeep very quickly. I'm very interested. Wait. Willys MC. That's not in the list! That says Willys... Oh, is that a different one? Sorry. Okay. That's... Oh. Oh, there's an earlier one. Okay. No, that says 1942. Sorry, that's a later one. My bad. I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself here. Okay. It's not even my favourite War Willy, though. I do have a War Willy I prefer. Let me just show you the bigger Willy. This is the better Willy. It's the little Willy. And when it comes to Willys, I think this Willy is a superior Willy to this Willy. You know, there's only ever one built, but it's 16 tons, so far bigger. What else do I like about it? It was, however, of course, #1 Lincoln machine. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. Little Willy, and then there was a big Willy as well. What about Willy Mark IV? Now, of course, most of the humour here is derived from the fact that Willy is a euphemism for penis. If you didn't know that, it's probably not going to be as funny to you, this discussion. But either way, Fosters of Lincoln. Wow, I love all these old British companies. So interesting to me. Founded in 1877. I like seeing what happens. Purchased by W.H. Allen's Son and Co. by Wootani Corporation. Newcastle upon Tyne. Nothing's made there anymore. Reddit. Acquired by Rolls-Royce PLC. There we go. And that's still going. Rolls-Royce, of course, is somebody I'd love to work for, actually. But they do have quite a few establishments around where I live, which would be nice. Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good indeed. How many minutes have I done now? Right, 55 minutes on Willys. Sorry, there was 50 minutes on Comedy Heroes 3 casting and then 5 minutes on Willys. And of course, you did have the Soviet Union. They copied the Willys MB to the Gaz, I think it was called. If we Google F Gaz. Yeah, Gaz 46. So you got this one as well. It's not the right one. Must be Gaz 64. There you go. That's it. Yeah, they basically copied it. But then you probably have some tankies somewhere that claim that it wasn't a copy. Usually when the Soviets literally copied something identically, blueprint for blueprint, there's a tanky kind of communist sympathizer, Veraboo, antithesis, kind of the opposite to Veraboo, that will literally say, no. Like they try and claim the AK-47 wasn't inspired by the STG-44, which it was. It clearly was. But they try and pretend it wasn't. Stuff like that. That does tend to happen. But yeah, this is clearly and obviously an absolute direct copy. Gaz 64 there. How many did they build? It must be the 67. There you go. 92,000. How many Willys MB were built? This just shows you how the superiority of US industry. Probably a lot more, right? I think I saw 600,000 somewhere. If you're still watching at this point, I mean, you are insane. Let's be completely honest. Kubelwagens. Wait, which one came first? Did the Kubelwagen come first? What was the first like proper utility vehicle that was like this, like a military utility vehicle? I wonder what the first ones. Having a prototype. Yeah, so this is based on the Beetle. We know that one. And what was the history of the Willys MB again? Like, history. Here we go. What came first? That's always nice to try and figure out, isn't it? The 1939. Let me. Don't like googling stuff on screen because of the bloody autofill. First ever military utility vehicle. Military light utility vehicle. Here we go. What's this say? This is World War II. Seems like the Willys MB was the first one. Sports utility vehicles. Here you go. Just before World War II, there was a Curagain Type 95. Cool. I didn't know about that. I don't like seeing Imperial Japanese soldiers. They're scary. I find them even more scary than Germans. Just because, I don't know. It's creepy. I know less about them, so it's more mysterious and scary to me. So we have four-wheeled vehicles. These are like race cars and such, though, aren't they? Ah. They keep quoting that cure again. Grow market for moderately priced four-wheel vehicles. The Daimler owner had built four-wheel Demurg-wagon. What does that look like? Oh, that could be the first proper. Is that the first sports utility vehicle, would you say? Oh, I've done over an hour now, for God's sake. I wanted the video to be exactly an hour long. Well, I'm going to have to stop it there, guys. I've missed my cue. But thanks so much for watching. I think we've established this was the first sports utility vehicle. The Willys MB is... Sorry. The Japanese had the first, military reconnaissance car, which I find really surprising. And then, of course, the Willys MB is the most famous, which has... How many names did we count? It was 7, but then there were even more than that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a pleasant week. Bye-bye.